Hey, what's up, guys? I got a couple people that had messaged me or was talking about like my video, and I guess it cut off. I don't know what the hell happened, but here we are right here. I'll kind of go over some waivers real fast, and I'll also set one of my lineups again. So here we go. So this is a 12-team league. I'm gonna go over waivers right now. In this 12-team league. And we'll start with just running backs. For running backs, I like Alexander Madison as like a backup. Keep him on their bench just because like Dalvin Cook's always gonna get injured. There's gonna be that one point during the year where he's gonna miss at least 2-3 games. That's just inevitable. Adrian Peterson too. He's not a bad floor. If you need somebody to just to not lose you the game, I would choose Adrian Peterson right here. Those are some guys that I would add if my teams weren't so nice. Henry Ruggs, I think he is going to be a big playmaker once he gets back in the lineup and he gets healthy. Um, People are talking about Preston Williams. I'm not really too big on him just because I still don't trust Miami's offense too much right now. I do want to talk a little bit about Anthony Miller. I feel like because Nick Foles is back in the lineup, he's going to be a little bit more productive and he's going to throw the ball a lot better. Alshon Jeffrey, someone to just kind of keep my eye on when he does come back. He's someone that's intriguing to me. Let's go to tight ends real quick. Gronkowski, as much as I hate him, I would say he's actually not a bad choice just because I know that OJ Howard's been injured or he's out for the year. So I like Rob Gronkowski. Greg Olson, I talked about, and Moali Cox. I don't know why he's not added, but I'm set at the tight end position, so I'm not too stressed about that. Let's talk defenses here. None of these defenses, I already looked it over. None of these defenses really do look too impressive for me. I guess if you had to choose a defense, I would go Kansas City, just because the Raiders might be playing from behind a lot. So everybody else, those are all very valuable quarterbacks, and I wouldn't take a chance on those. And then we'll talk kicker real quick. Kicker right here, Greg Zerline. The Giants are definitely going to be kicking a lot. Mason Crosby, he's on a bye. Sorry, not Mason Crosby. Jason Myers, he's not a bad option because they're playing Minnesota. Minnesota's defense is not what it used to be. Chris Boswell's not a bad choice either. I also like Youngwei Koo, sorry, Carolina, because they're playing Atlanta. Atlanta and Carolina, and those defenses are both pretty weak. I just like plus Atlanta. They do have a high powered offense, as sad as they are defensively. So let's kind of go over to this. Oh, I missed quarterback for this league. Let's go to quarterback real fast. I apologize, guys. So quarterbacks here, who's gonna stick out to me? Justin Herbert, definitely. Nick Foles, depending on the matchup, I wouldn't mind choosing him. Derek Carr, guys, he's not a bad choice if you need a safe floor. He's not gonna go out there and get you like 50 points every week or any of that, but he's definitely going to keep you at a nice safe floor. He'll maybe throw you 1-2 touchdowns, 250, 300 yards, but that's pretty much where he's going to sit. You're not going to expect him to throw you 4 or 5 touchdowns every game. That's just not the way the Raiders play their offense. But like I said, if you have if you need someone with just a decent floor, he's who I would choose. This is my other league. Actually, personally, I dropped Ben Roethlisberger from my team, and I'll explain a little bit more of that and why that happened, and you'll maybe understand it. But anyways, Justin Herbert, actually, I talked about him, and we will go on from here. Every league is different. They're gonna have a little bit of different players that might jump out at you. Now this one right here, same thing. Jamal Williams. Obviously, he splits the carries with Aaron Jones, and he gets more of the carries. But Jamal Williams is almost kind of like the Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt type. They split the carries, but he still gets a lot of touches. So those are kind of who who pick my brain a little and who interests me, I actually just dropped T.Y. Hilton. That's where he's at right here. Um, so this is a team that I'm going to be setting my lineup in because I did drop him. I do want to pick up. I'm going to add him right now, but I love Laviska Chenault. He's been balling out pretty well, and he's definitely been getting a lot of targets. T. Higgins is definitely another interesting one, and I don't like the Giants' offense, but I mean, if like in other leagues, deeper leagues where there's not that many great options, I wouldn't mind choosing Golden Tate. He's definitely the veteran, and he's definitely very talented still, so I wouldn't mind him. But for the sake of this league right now, I'm gonna choose Laviska Chenault. I'm gonna add him to my team. Um, Okay, so let me also go to the tight end position and then let's cover the defense and the kickers one more time. But tight end position, I took a look at it already. I talked about Robert Tonyan being a hype player. I'm not necessarily going to even look to him just yet. If he has another decent week where he 6 catches for like 60, 70 yards, doesn't even need a touchdown, but if he gets a lot more targets, then I would maybe consider him. But I feel like this week was a fluke week because Devontae Adams is out, and so is Alan Lazard. So he was kind of like who the next man up type of deal. Like you got to throw it to somebody. I kind of talked about all these players already. So there's no one really interesting there. I kind of mentioned most of them. Defensively, we're kind of looking the same as on the other leagues, so nothing too impressive there to talk about. And kickers, they're pretty much the same. Actually, Steven Gostkowski sticks out to me a lot right there. I like him. I wouldn't mind taking him and picking him up. But so this is my team right here, and Gardner Minshew was in neither of these leagues, but if he was, I also like him at quarterback. But so Teddy Bridgewater is who I dropped from, or who I picked up to replace Big Ben. I have Teddy Bridgewater, and he's actually playing really good. I'm gonna pull up his stats right here, and if you look at Denver, week 14, 15, and 16, you got Denver, Green Bay, and Washington. Those are all really good matchups. Denver, they're just not a good team anymore, so I wouldn't mind, playing him against them. If he's going up against Green Bay, he's probably going to be playing from behind, which means he's going to throw the ball. Washington, their defense is weak, so that's why I dropped him. I did drop him for Cam Newton, which obviously was like a last minute scramble, but it is what it is. So as far as setting the lineup, I was forced. God dang it. I was forced to play Miles Gaskin. I would have preferred playing James Conner, but it is what it is right now. That empty spot right there is from T.Y. Hilton that I kind of mentioned. So I'm gonna move Miles Gaskin for James Conner right here, and then the Rams defense I'm happy with because once again it's Washington and Dwayne Haskins is gonna be out now. So now let's see what happens and who they're gonna choose to run the offense. Well, obviously we know his backup, but we'll see how that offense looks. But I like to target defenses that have, rookie quarterbacks or backups or something like that are starting their first game. So as far as receiver, DJ Chark and Tyler Lockett, I'm not gonna move them because they're definitely pretty solid and their floors are really nice. And also too, for right now, if Le'Veon Bell doesn't play, I'm actually gonna probably play Justin Jefferson just because I like the matchup against Seattle's defense. I do like Josh Kelly since Austin Eckler's out, but I'm not gonna put him in just because New Orleans defense is pretty good and he's gonna be splitting the carries with Justin Jefferson. But Josh Kelly is another possible option that I would put in there. But like I said, otherwise, if Le'Veon Bell is playing, I'm putting him right into that spot. So for the sake of this video, if Josh Kelly or if Le'Veon Bell wasn't playing, I will be moving Justin Jefferson right here, and that'll kind of be my starting lineup for this week. And we'll go from there. So that's this week's fantasy, my week 5 video. Let me know if I've been doing good, if I've been helping you guys out. If I haven't, sorry for the advice, but I feel like the advice that I've been giving for the most part has been pretty good. Yeah, let me know how I'm doing, and hope you guys have a good fantasy week. Go Raiders and go Dodgers. Peace.